Greetings, comrades. Europe is developing tougher immigration policies. They, in fact, want to overhaul their immigration policies. They are not talking about the colonial legacy. Each African country was colonized by Europe or any of the European countries. They caused so much destruction in Africa, Latin America, and in other parts of the world. They are not talking about that. They are talking about toughening their immigration laws to deal with they describe as an influx of migration into Europe. They have developed a plan to deal with the migration question. But we must, as I'm saying, take Europe to task about the colonial legacy. I know that some of you are going to be throwing this to say we gained our independence years ago in Africa. We should leave Europe alone and deal with our internal issues in Africa. We are dealing with our internal issues in Africa, but that does not mean we should not force Europe to pay for the pain that it caused to us as Africans. For billions, worth of billions of resources that they took and they continue to take from Africa. So they are coming up with tougher immigration laws. I know that quite a number of my comrades that are following this channel, those from Zimbabwe, either have relocated to Europe or they are planning to do so. So it's important that we follow closely what Europe is planning to do. What the proposal that they are putting forward is that they want to impose a legal obligation on each member state to host an assigned number of refugees and help, in other words, under what they call mandatory solidarity. So in other words, they are saying one member state of Europe should not carry the burden of migrants that are crossing to Europe. But say if they cross to Spain, those migrants must be shared equally across Europe in what they call mandatory solidarity. They are saying in return, each member state will receive 10,000 euros, which is about 11,750 US dollars per adult, and this money will come from the bloc's budget. So the European Union Commission will set up this budget. So if a country then it takes migrants, 10,000 euros will be paid per adult that will be taken by the member states. This money, part of this money is to send medical supplies or equipment where it will be needed for the benefit of migrants. They are proposing tougher screenings to check the unwell migrants that cross into Europe, and also check if none of them are a security risk. This is what is being proposed. For instance, Germany has already proposed such measures to deal with those that claim asylum in Germany. The Commission, that is the European Commission, also wants to speed up asylum procedures to quickly determine whether a person is eligible and to prevent applicants from extended periods of uncertainty in camps. In some countries, they place migrants in camps. For instance, there was a fire in one of the biggest camps in Greece. When that fire happened, thousands of migrants were forced to sleep in the streets without access to food and water. So they are saying they want to avoid such from occurring again. EU countries with external borders will be under closer monitoring to ensure they do not violate the law after multiple reports of pushbacks in Hungary, Croatia, Greece, or Malta. You will know that we have many Africans that drown in the seas trying to cross to Europe. So the plan that they are putting forward is that people rescued at sea would have to be relocated in the block rather than be sent home. So those that are caught in the seas or rescued in the seas, they are proposing that they will not be sent back home, but they will be shared, like we are saying, shared in what they call mandatory solidarity. EU states will be obliged to help under the new idea of mandatory solidarity by relocating or returning people or offering material assistance on the ground in arrival in countries. I know that I have many comrades who follow this YouTube channel that are in Europe. We want to hear your views. What do you understand by this new proposal by Europe? You can check a document that has been published by the EU countries to deal with the issue of migration in Europe. Please share your views with us, like this video, subscribe, and please circulate this video. If you're on TikTok, please also like this video and follow us. Otherwise, goodbye.